Good afternoon, Officer Chavez.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Officer Chavez, you testified a couple of days ago. Do you recall that?
I do.
And do you recall during the course of your testimony discussing that after taking statements from the student witnesses, you ended up speaking with Zara and Haneen Ali? Do you recall that?
I do.
Okay. And do you recall during the course of your testimony indicating that Zara Ali had essentially made complaints to you that Isaiah was changing her daughter's mind? And I believe you said that she said he was a danger. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And during the course of that conversation with the two, sometimes Haneen was speaking, sometimes Zara was speaking, and sometimes they were speaking essentially together or over top of each other. Is that an accurate relay of your testimony?
Yes.
And but throughout that course of interaction, you were engaging with them and they were volunteering that information. Do you recall that?
I do, yes.
Okay. I believe also during the course of that testimony, and correct me if I'm wrong, you indicated that you didn't see any visible signs of injury to either woman, and they made several statements about what they believed had occurred.
That's correct.
Or at least what they wanted you to know had occurred.
Correct.
And then you kind of explained what the manner in which that communication occurred and how responsive they were to directives to you regarding whether they could see or speak with Ihsan Ali. Do you recall that?
I do.
Okay. During the course of these events, do you have a body camera?
I do, yes.
Okay. And tell me how that body camera is activated or how that body camera works, if you will, please, ma'am.
So the body cams that we wear can be activated in a couple different ways. One is manually, where we hit the button. When we arrive on scene, it'll begin recording. The other way is it's activated by a signal. So in my case, for this incident, I was arriving on scene from another location in my patrol vehicle. So when I activated my vehicle's lights and sirens, it automatically started my body cam while I was driving.
Okay. And do you recall exactly how long that body camera footage was of that day in full?
I think it's roughly 50 minutes long. It's fairly long.
Okay. And have you had an opportunity prior to this afternoon to review that body camera?
Yes, ma'am.
When and where did you have an opportunity to do that?
This morning at 8:30 a.m.
Okay. And where at?
At the courthouse here in the meeting room.
Okay. And prior to reviewing that body camera here, did you have an opportunity to review it on your own system to watch the whole 52 minutes prior to testifying?
I did, yes.
Okay. During the course of questioning, do you recall the state asking you questions along the lines of, without repeating anything that Haneen Ali told you, what did Zara say to you?
I do remember this, yes.
And so to be clear, if your body camera captured a video, would that video be with both of them speaking?
Yes.
So when you reviewed the video at the state's office this morning, was some of Haneen's statements redacted out, consistent with the way questions have been asked to you previously?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am Pritchard?
You may.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 122. Ask you to look at that silently to yourself for a moment, and then look up at me when you're done, please. Do you recognize what I've handed you?
Yes.
What is that?
It's a USB drive.
And what is that a USB drive of?
It'll be a short video of my body cam footage from the date of the incident.
Okay, and when you say a short video, do you mean it's the portion addressing that conversation about which we've just discussed?
Yes.
Okay. And based on your review of that video, did that appear to be a true and accurate video with those redactions for Haneen's statements where she's speaking essentially on her own?
Yes, it does.
Thank you. At this time, the state would move to admit State's Exhibit 122.
Mr. Kading, any objection?
No.
Mr. Larry?
There you are.
122 shall be admitted.
Thank you. May I retrieve and publish, Your Honor?
You may.
playing it. How long is this video, officer? Can you see?
I can see the date at the top. I think it's roughly 4 minutes.
So a little over 4 minutes.
Correct.
Okay. And before I start this video, what is the date time notation at the top? What is the jury looking at here in terms of your body camera?
It's going to be year 2024, October 18th at roughly 2:44 p.m.
Okay. And underneath, are you looking at the upper right-hand corner of the start of this video before it's playing next to the yellow triangle indicator?
I am.
I'm hitting play.
We woke up. She was there. 5 o'clock in the morning. They keep changing us. He thought about them. Go.
Okay, so how did you end up here?
We just found them right here.
So when you found her here, what did you do? What?
No, we know this guy. We know this guy.
I thought they was gonna let us see it because it was 2 grown adults, but all right. Okay.
We see him. They got punching my husband. I see and they thought it was my husband. Two people are punching him. You know this guy. This guy did that to my daughter.
So I think when I got here, your dad was on the ground and was being held down by another
He
male.
was getting punched and held down.
Okay.
By Isaiah and
Another
person.
person. Okay, and then what happened after that? Where were you guys?
His I was holding my sister. Isaiah pushed me also. Yeah. Trying to get me away, but I was like, back off, don't touch me. He's not letting me speak with her. He's not letting me hug her. He's not letting me do anything. She's my sister. Why is he doing this? And then they pushed me also me. He pushed my mom. And then they yelled me on the floor. And they think my daughter would have and they got her away in the school.
So you're saying he punched her or pushed her?
All of us, all at once, like this, and they pushed me in the ground.
He's almost done over there. When he is done, I'm going to talk to you guys. Okay? He's just about wrapped up over there.
The officer name.
Did you see these people? Do you see them?
I'm familiar with the last time we were out with you guys.
This is family. That's just my daughter. This is that daughter.
And you said you were holding your sister.
And they pushed my mom and punched her onto the ground, and then take my daughter and then run away in the school. Go in the school then.
Stay over here with me and keep talking to me.
Not right now. Please.
Man, keep talking with me. Man,
Get off the car. Get off the car.
So you said that they took Fatima and put her into the school.
We're not, you know,
You can't do this. This is just it. Just
you
it.
can watch him from right here, okay?
Wow.
So Officer Chavez, to be clear, that's the testimony that you provided consistent before regarding that conversation. Is that correct?
Correct.
And during the course of that testimony, did it become, did Zara Ali make it obvious who she believed was the bad person in this event?
She did.
Yeah. And who did she blame that on? Any comments about her husband's actions whatsoever to you?
She did not.
Okay. I'm going to show you what will be State's Exhibit 123 to 132. May I approach, Hunter?
You may.
I apologize, they're currently stacked backwards, but I would ask you to look at State's Exhibits 123 to 132 and look up at me when you're done. Do you recognize what I've handed you there in State's Exhibits 123 to 132?
I do.
And what are those?
These are images from my body cam.
And those images from your body cam, does that cover essentially sporadically throughout that entire 52 minutes, or is it just the portion that we watched a moment ago?
It's from when my body cam turns on while I'm en route to the location throughout the whole interaction.
And in terms of that 52 minutes, is all of that 52 minutes investigatory time? Is it interspersed with other things? How would you describe the entirety of your time on scene, or so to speak, from the time you got the call to the time you departed the scene?
I would say that the commuting time between receiving the call and answering for it and arriving at the scene to be inconsequential, not really part of any kind of investigative step.
Is it fair to say a lot of things happened during the course of a response time on scene that may not be significant in terms of your investigation?
Correct.
Okay. At this time, the state would move to admit State's Exhibits 123 to 132.
Any objection, Mr. Kading?
No.
Mr. Larry? 123 through 132 shall be admitted.
May I retrieve those and publish them?
You may.
And Officer Chavez, I'm going to first show you published what has been admitted as State's Exhibit 123. Just because we're not watching the entirety of the 52 minutes, Officer, I just want you to give a sense, please, to the jury of what they're looking at in these photos over the course of the 52 minutes. We'll get it to autofocus. There it goes. So what are we at here? What are we looking at in 123, Officer Chavez?
So this is going to be myself in the driver's seat. I believe this would be right when my body cam had turned on.
Was that
As a-
identified by the 2 seconds here on the bottom left-hand corner at the start of that elapsed time?
Yes.
Okay. And same date time, is that indicated in the upper right-hand corner of this exhibit?
Correct.
And how much time does it say the total body cam time is, Officer? Can you see that?
No, I'm not sure which number that is. You mean at the time, the date?
No, the
14,
elapsed
15?
time, the length of the body camera.
Oh, 02 seconds.
52:37.
Oh, on that side, yes. The entire length, yes, is 52:37.
Okay. And showing you State's Exhibit 124. What are we looking at here?
This is after I've exited my patrol vehicle and I'm approaching the scene.
Okay, and about how much time has elapsed at this point?
4 minutes and 41 seconds.
And when you say exited your patrol vehicle, just to recap, had you parked your vehicle in the street? Is that
I
what your
had,
prior
yes.
testimony was?
Yes.
States Exhibit 125. What time are we at on this photograph?
This will be 9 minutes and 21 seconds after my body cam started.
Okay, and do you recall what's happening at this point?
I do, yes.
What's happening at this point?
This is when I returned to my vehicle to look for witness statement forms.
And were you out of those statement forms?
I was.
And you testified to that the other day, is that correct?
That's correct.
States Exhibit 126. What are we looking at here?
This is in front of the Timberline High School, roughly near where the IAT bus stop is.
And how much time has elapsed?
20 minutes and 21 seconds.
And maybe a silly question, but who is pictured here on the right-hand side?
That-
States Exhibit 127. How much time has elapsed at this point?
24 minutes and 52 seconds.
And what are you doing at this time?
This is when I'm repositioning my vehicle from Mullen Road into the parking lot of Timberline High School.
And you testified about that the other day as well, correct?
Correct.
States Exhibit 128. How far are we into the video here?
29 minutes and 34 seconds.
And that 29 minutes and 34 seconds, is that part of the conversation that we just watched in terms of Exhibit 133?
Yes.
Okay. So is that a little over halfway into your time on scene that this conversation occurred?
That's correct.
States Exhibit 129. And what time is this occurring?
This is 35 minutes after my body cam began.
And do you recognize who's pictured here?
Yes.
Who's pictured in this photograph?
The officer that's speaking with the family members is Corporal. And then standing next to him in between myself and Corporal Stanford is Officer Hain.
Okay. Do you recall what was occurring during this period of time?
Yes.
And what was occurring during this period of time?
This is when they were asking to see their husband. and
Mr. Ali?
Yes.
Was Corporal Stanford facilitating that, so to speak?
Yes.
States Exhibit 130. What time are we at here?
51 minutes and 6 seconds.
Okay, and what is pictured or depicted in this still shot?
This would be Hanin and Zara as they're walking away from the officers towards their vehicle.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What time was that at? I don't recall if I asked you that.
The 51 minutes and 6 seconds.
Thank you. States Exhibit 131. What time are we at here?
That's cut off on the screen. 51 minutes and 47 seconds.
Okay, and who's pictured here almost at the dead center of that photograph?
That was Hanin and Zara as they were walking back to their vehicle.
Okay. And the very end of your body camera from that day or from this incident, what is depicted here? First of all, what time are we at?
52 minutes and 37 seconds, and that's Corporal.
Okay. Thank you. I have no further questions at this time.
Mr. Kading, cross-examination. Mr. Leary, cross-examination.
Thank you for returning, Officer Chavez. What was the purpose for you to talk to Zara Ali?
Well, I was assigned to go and kind of stand with them, just kind of as a crowd control, make sure that they didn't try to go back into the school to go back into or go to speak to Mr. Ali.
Yeah.
While I was kind of standing there, they saw me, approached me, and began to speak to me, so I engaged.
And it appeared that you were taking notes.
Correct.
Tell me about that process. Why do you take notes?
It's something that I personally do all of the time. I like the tactile reinforcement to help me remember things. So typically I'll have my notebook out anytime that I'm talking with somebody, just in case something relevant comes up or they want me to take something down. I'll have it out there and ready.
Okay. Did you deem anything that they had shared with you relevant?
Just what they had written down, or I had written down initially when they were telling me that they were punched and pushed to the ground.
We saw body-worn video. What is the process for uploading body-worn video?
So at the end of my shift, or if there's a critical incident that occurs, I can dock the camera back at the police station and it'll automatically upload that, any footage that was taken throughout my shift.
So if there was if for some reason you never activated your body-worn video during a shift, you would not upload. There would be no video to upload. Fair?
If the camera is not in sleep mode, it automatically buffers every 30 seconds. I believe that a supervisor is able to access that, but it doesn't record full-length videos as the one that was taken that day.
But in this situation, you knew it was activated because lights and sirens in the car automatically activates the body-worn, correct?
Correct.
And so you then, at the end of the shift, would have then docked it to then upload it to a server?
Correct.
Does supervisors routinely review your body-worn video after each shift?
I believe so.
Okay. Whole thing?
I'm not sure.
Okay. You also write supplemental reports, correct?
Correct.
What's the purpose of the reports?
Purpose of the reports to provide any kind of information that may be relevant to the primary officer's report. If we're collecting information from somebody, if we're on scene for an extended duration and interacting with people who are either witnesses or involved parties.
Okay. And so this incident obviously would have qualified for you to write a report, correct?
Correct.
And in fact, you did, right?
Yes, sir.
And in that report, you documented talking to Caleb Fish. Or her daughter,
Correct.
in terms of that she saw her husband being punched in the head repeatedly,
Mhm.
correct?
Correct.
That was done by Isaiah Williams. That Isaiah had pushed her off, correct?
Correct.
And no documentation as to her demeanor, correct?
Correct.
So the clip that we saw, video exhibit number 122, we are provided primarily with the answers of Zara Ali, correct?
Correct.
But we also know that Haneen did provide information, but that has been redacted, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Zara Ali appeared extremely distraught. Agreed?
Correct.
Extremely sad,
Upset.
worried,
Correct.
specifically about her daughter, right?
It was difficult to tell.
She talked about, they took my daughter away. Do you remember her saying that?
Yes.
And that she indicated that Isaiah was saying, go, go, go. Correct?
Correct.
She appeared very worried about her daughter, right?
It was my opinion that she seemed more worried about her husband.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Objection asked and answered.
Overruled.
She was talking about her daughter being taken away, correct?
Correct.
And she appeared distraught and sad and worried about that fact. Do you disagree?
Objection asked and answered.
Sustained.
Is there a reason why you didn't include the information provided by Zara Ali in your supplemental report?
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Yes, sir.
Were you told not to?
I wasn't instructed not to. I was instructed to, that my primary role at that time was just the students that I'd spoken to, and that the primary officer would be conducting interviews with the family members and doing all the follow-up.
Who was the primary officer?
Officer Hang.
Okay. Do you know whether that ever happened?
I don't know. No.
Okay. Did you see that happen at scene, on scene?
No, sir.
Doesn't it also make sense to document in case the story's changed?
I suppose so.
Nothing further.
Redirect.
Thank you. Officer Chavez, Mr. Leary keeps saying, isn't it important to document? And you didn't document, but you did document, correct? You did a supplemental report, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
And that was pretty lengthy and it described everything that we just reviewed.
Yes, ma'am.
And it was after the fact, fair?
Yes, ma'am.
But you did in fact create a supplemental report contrary to what was just implied by counsel. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And you're not the primary officer. And normally, is it fair to say in the process of doing an investigation, different tasks are laid out to different people?
Correct.
And you were not the primary officer in this case, correct?
Correct.
Previously, and I want to make sure I understand, Miss Ali, you said seemed upset, but did you notice any tears or anything of that indication?
No, I did not.
And during the course of her presentation to you, she made a lot of statements about what happened to her physically. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did you observe anything on her person consistent with what she was saying to you?
I did not.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Mr. O'Leary.
Nothing further.
You may step down. Thank you.